What's up, guys? It's Dwayne from mountainbuck.com. Join me on the hunt for the best hunting products. And guys, today we're checking out the brand new Diesel X crossbow here from Killer Instinct. And take a look at that crossbow, guys. This thing weighs in at just 7.4 pounds, yet it shoots up to 405 feet per second. And the thing that's going to jump out at you first about this crossbow is just how narrow this thing is. Take a look at that. That is just 6¼ inches axle to axle. That's going to enable you to maneuver this thing in and out of tight spots. And guys, I don't know of any other crossbow manufacturer that offers crossbows that are this narrow, that powerful, at this low of a price. I really don't. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Let's take a look at some of the features of this beast. We have a lightweight hunter green stock on here with some really nice camo and diesel branding on the limbs. They've added 4 limb dampeners on each side to reduce noise and vibration. This has that fully synchronized X-Cam system, which requires less effort to draw than most crossbows with its 50% let-off design. X-Cam also makes it shoot quieter with less vibration. The Diesel X shoots softer with far less felt recoil than most crossbows on the market. And I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I really like the circular cam design here. Nice and round and symmetrical as opposed to some of those misshapen cams you see with other crossbows. The draw weight for this guy is 180 pounds. As I mentioned, the Diesel X is only 6¼ inches axle to axle when cocked. That's going to make this thing easy to hunt out of any location, but especially in tight spaces. Like if you're hunting out of a ground blind, you'll be sure to have plenty of room to get that shot out through your window. Now, I hunt a lot out of ladder stands and climbing tree stands where space is really limited. This will save you lots of room up there and enable you to get those quick and tight shots off. Also, if you're walking out to your spot in the woods, this narrow crossbow is nice and compact and you'll be able to get through that thick brush without getting hung up due to some really wide limbs. The Diesel X has a 3.5 pound clean, crisp trigger. It has an upgraded Lumix Speedring scope for exceptional low light clarity and a 20 to 100 yard reticle. That's a nice reticle that's going to help you acquire the target quickly. And that Speedring is calibrated to match the speed of the Diesel X for fast setup. You have an ambidextrous safety on here, which is really nice whether you're left-handed or right-handed. We also have an anti-dry fire mechanism built in. They give you a nice chunky forearm grip on here. Of course, we have those safety wings here just to make sure your fingers and hands are protected. I really like this AR style buttstock on here. You have 5 different positions to choose from to make sure you get the perfect fit for your frame. You also have this crank compatibility on the back here. If you want to get that compact DSC crank, you can crank it up that way as well. Now let's see how this beast shoots. So first shot here, and that really was not a lot of recoil on there. Typically with this much power to 405 feet per second, you're going to feel a little bit. You're going to feel a little bit of that pushback there, a little bit of that recoil, but this really was minimal recoil on here. I guess those X-Cams are doing their thing. And just a quick heads up here, guys, I'm not going to be shooting at the same spot of the target. Last time I did that with the Killer Instinct SWAT X1, it was so accurate. I hit my bolt dead on and ruined the bolt, so I won't be doing that again. Going to shoot at different locations on the target. Well, there it is, guys, the brand new Diesel X from Killer Instinct, and this thing is fun to shoot, very minimal recoil on here, which is surprising given that 405 feet per second power. You got a nice, crisp, clean 3.5 pound trigger on here, accurate downrange, and this thing is narrow. Like I said, I don't know where you're gonna find another crossbow that's this narrow with this much power at this low of a price. Guys, there's a really nice little promo code in the description below from Killer Instinct. Make sure you check that out. As always, the links to the items we talk about are in the description below. Guys, get yourself some killer mountain buck gear. Do me a favor, hook me up and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you on the next one.